Can you hear me now? Yeah, there we go. We've got audio. Stream's looking good on YouTube. We'll check Facebook and then we'll get rolling. All right. Looking good to me on Facebook as well. What's up, Steve? Yeah, had a good week at the National. Was exhausted, so I fell behind on all the videos I promised you. I still owe you a last day of pickups video. I still owe you 3 grading videos. I've got the 34 Gaudy Gehrig. I've got the Super Express order with the 51 Bowman Mantle and the um, N28 King Kelly. And I've still got the end of show grading video order, or grading order video for you with six cards in that one. So expect those to roll out over the next few days as I edit some things up. And but yeah, I was just worn out. Things piled up to do around the house. You know how it goes. You go away for a few days, and all the stuff you need to do is still there when you get back. So I had to mow the grass. Of course, spend some time with the kiddos, and all good fun. But here we are, glad to be able to have 59 set break broadcast with you on this Monday night. Thanks to everybody who bought in. We'll get rolling. I'll give you a quick rundown of how we do things. I think we had a little over right at 90 participants this time. So a couple of new faces. Word got around through, the big mixer break that, hey, do these vintage breaks. So welcome. I'll give you a quick rundown of how we do things, and then we'll get rolling with this break. So every spot you bought gets you a card. Um, so a lot of the key cards were scanned. A little over 20 graded cards in this break. The rest of them are raw. Um, we're broadcasting, here Monday night, 9 p.m. Central Time. $15 per spot. Again, every spot gets a card. However many spots you bought, that's how many times your name is in this list. We'll randomize the list of names using random.org's list randomizer here in just a minute. We'll paste the randomized list of names right next to this checklist. So whoever's name comes out of the randomizer in spot number 1 gets Ford Frick. Whoever is in spot 2 gets Eddie Yost. Whoever's in spot 10 gets Mickey Mantle, and so on. So this is one of those breaks. We'll see the big mantle up front, but lots of stars throughout. Really gorgeous set. Like really nice set. I think it's plenty of EX mint, even a few near mint examples. So good stuff. Congrats to One Dusty Guy 1 on Twitter for winning the free spot in this one. Go ahead, follow Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Burl Sports in all 3 locations. I don't know, do we call Twitter X now? I'm still confused. But do give away a free spot in every break I do that's 100 spots or more. And while you're here on YouTube, go ahead and hit subscribe. I think we're up to around 840 subscribers, so thanks to each and every one of you. Just make sure that you get notified when new videos post and so on. All right, do help me out in the chat. We got Steve in the chat. Where's everybody else? Because I'm going to need your help here in a second. So to decide how many times we're going to randomize this list of names, I need numbers in the chat between or including the numbers 5 and 9. Third number in the chat is how many times we're going to randomize this list. We got 18 viewers. Surely we can get 3 numbers in the chat. Hey, Doug, thanks for popping in there on the chat. See who else we've got. Thanks, Doug. So we got 1 number. We need 2 more. I know breaking with the regular schedule always messes with folks. Getting a habit of tuning in at a certain time and then breaking those habits, hard to wrap our schedules around it. Thank you so much, Steve and Andrew as well. So we'll randomize this list 5 times. So 5 randoms. Hey, Chris. Hey, Garpigs4. So thank y'all for participating. We'll go ahead and get this random rolling. What's up, Edwin? Hope everybody's week's off to a good start here. All right, do need to get a random window open. All right. Okay, listen more, list randomizer. Got our list here, but I do want to make it just a little smaller. Okay, paste. All right, good luck, everybody. 5 randoms coming up. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here it is. So we got Daniel on top. Tony Cipriano on bottom. 572 cards in this break. All right. So Ford Frick, Commissioner of Baseball, going to Daniel Kelly in spot number 1. Mickey Mantle, next hit we'll look at. Nice SGC 4.5 example on this one. A little bit of corner wear, otherwise gorgeous centering. Really nice card. So card number 10. Going to Eric Misroy. So nice hit there for you, Eric. I don't recognize your name. Is a long time breaker, so welcome. What a way to hop in, man. Congrats. Nice 4.5 Mantle. All right, next up, we're looking at card number 20. Duke Snyder, going to Michael Bender. There's Duke, of course, 59 design, characterized by, solid colors with kind of a spotlight portrait of players. We've got our AL MVP up next. Card number 30, Nelly Fox. Going to Joseph Cerullo. The White Sox falling short in the World Series in 1959. Pitchers beware. A couple of Tigers here. Kaline Maxwell, card number 34. Went to Jeremy Marquand. Do enjoy the multiplayer cards in 59. Ted Klaczewski, going to Rocky Peterson. Also, if it's your first time breaking with us, you'll notice we're only reading the hits. Don't read every card in the break. Just read through the biggest hits, and then as soon as the broadcast is over, I'll post a list of sorted by participant of exactly which cards you hit, so you can go ahead and knock those off your checklist. Warren Spahn, going to Robert Morris. Card number 40. Right. Up next, Little Willie Mays action. SGC6. Nice EX Mint copy. Really clean card. All right, card number 50. Going to Greg Ritzer. Very nice hit, Greg. Taking home the Willie Mays. All right, card number 80. Minnie Minoso. Going to Jeremy Marquand. Jim Bunning. He's next. Good ways up at card number 149. And, you know, just because I don't read a card doesn't mean it's not a hit. Definitely some folks through here that are worth the price of admission. Jim Bunning, going to James Lee. What's up, Jeff? Good to see you in the chat. It's a really nice presentation on a ton of these cards. Stan the Man, this is SGC 6. So, Cardinal Great, Stan Musial, card number 150, going to James Secker. Great centering, great overall example. Right, another graded card here, Sandy Koufax, 5.5. 163, going to Kyle Rumsey. Nice hit, Kyle. Good stuff. Got Destruction Crew, 166. Minoso, Colavito, Doby. On to Michael Leinert. Barra was 180. SGC 7 here on the Barra. So, as I mentioned, some near mint examples. You know, a lot of these will look better than some of your older graded 8s out there for sure. Barra, probably not accurately a 7. Slightly off center, but nice clean card. 180. Going to Angelo Torreo. Nice hit, Angelo. Snagging that Yogi for the collection. Roger Maris, he's 202. SGC 5 here on the Maris. Maris still with your Kansas City Athletics. Too far. There we go. So there's Roger Maris going to Chris Battaglia. Saw Chris in the chat earlier, so nice hit there for you, Chris. Vince Busters. 212. Aaron and Matthews. SGC 4. Going to Brian Smith. Skipping up a little ways, Gil Hodges, he's 270. The Dodgers, of course, are the Los Angeles Dodgers at this point, winning their first World Series in 1959, first World Series since moving to Los Angeles, that is. 270 on Hodges, going to Edwin Pastrana. Billy Martin, he's 295. Going to Christian Wagner. Richie Ashburn, he's 300. Going to Chris Battaglia. Nice, Chris. Second hit for you. Another key player on that Dodgers team, Jim Gilliam Jr. 306, going to Edwin Pastrana. We got Luis Aparicio, 310. Going to Greg Ritzer. Another nice multiplayer card. We've got NL Hitting Kings with Ashburn of the Phillies and Mays, Giants. Our card 317, SGC 5 on this example. Hitting Kings going to Brian Smith. Nice hit there, Brian. Back design on these vertical multiplayers. So fun reading for you. All right, Kim Boyer, 325. Going to Steve Miller. .338, George Anderson. SGC 6 here on the Sparky Anderson rookie. 338. Going to Yaren. Nice, crisp SGC 6, slightly off center. Moderately off center. How about that? That's more accurate. Hoyt Wilhelm, he's 349. Going to Jason Gasik. Ernie Banks, 350. Going to Matthew Piscatella. SGC 5.5 here on this Banks. Really nice, Ernie. Robin Roberts, 352. Going to Mike Heffelfinger. Al Kaline, it's 360. SGC 4.5 here. Going to Doug Mazeppa. Hank Aaron, he's 380. Aaron is at 5.5. Going to Douglas Meyer. Really clean image. Maybe a little more corner wear than we usually expect on a 5.5, but gorgeous example as far as image clarity goes. So, nice card there for you, Douglas. .383. Hey, Dusty, good to see you in the chat. All right, we got Words of Wisdom. We got Larson, Stengel. Going to Kyle Rumsey. Drysdale, another Dodger from that championship team, 387, going to Delbert Scobie. And Cepeda's 390. Going to Pete Paparizos. All right. One stack down. One stack to go. Stack's just slightly shorter here. We're over halfway through. Go ahead, give a little plug as a reminder. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button while you're here on YouTube. Get notified when we post new videos. Right, Keystone combo. For your World Series runners-up, Fox Aparicio. $408 going to Christian Wagner. Maz, 415. Going to Chris Battaglia. Nice, Chris. Whitey Fords, 430. Going to Joe Mardini. Brooks Robinson, SGC 5. 439. Going to CJ. There you go, CJ. Nice, Brooksy. Human vacuum cleaner. An inexplicably undergraded card. 450. Ed Matthews, SGC 3. Going to Steve Strauss. I mean, I say it's inexplicable. I don't see, you know, I don't see anything that warrants this being a 3. So maybe there's some kind of micro crease somewhere, but I don't know. Looks like a crease-free, nice, clean card with, very mild corner wear and slightly off center. But what are you going to do? Still a nice example, Steve. Hope it finds a home in your collection. All right, 461. Getting into the thrills subsets. So we've got Mannels. Mannels hits his 42nd homer for the Crown, card 461. Going to Laura Conrad. Of course, Ed always buys in as Laura, but so nice hit, Ed. Don't see you in the chat, but got to see Ed in Chicago at the National, so that was cool. If we're ever at the same show, always feel free to just shoot me a Facebook message, Twitter, and be happy to meet up in the lobby or whatever if I'm not set up, or you can come by my booth if I am. So nice SGC4 example here for Mantle hitting his 42nd homer for the Crown. Mays' catch, 464, going to Andrew Goldman. Makes series history. Nice over-the-shoulder SGC4 going to Andrew Goldman. Really just a fun little subset. Aaron clubbing World Series homer. Going to William Lechner. Brian Richmeyer. Get Snyder's play, bringing LA a victory. Hustler Banks winning MVP, going to John Lavin. Got Musial wrapping out his 3,000th hit, going to Doug Mazeppa. So cool little subset, worth collecting on its own, even if you don't build whole sets. Good stuff. Roberto Clemente, card 478. Nice SGC 5.5 here. Lots of half grades on this order. 478. Yeah, this set was really gorgeous. Going to Andrew Goldman. Bought this one raw. Yeah, no cards were graded. It's graded everything in here, and I think the only thing I have swapped out was maybe a Gibson. I think the Gibson that was in here originally was a 2.5. I can't really recall now, honestly, because it was a while ago. But SGC 3.5 on the Gibson in here. $514. So gotta scroll through a few. Gibson going to Fred Mistretta. Nice hit there, Fred. Killebrew. First high number. Oh, no, not first high number, sorry. Gibson's a high number too. But Killebrew is also a high number, going to Matthew Piscatella. High numbers have different background. So this final series, so you can see regular series has kind of green text or green block around the number, while the high series has black text instead of green throughout. So they're pretty easy to pick out, which is nice if you're in a hurry. But Killebrew going to Matthew Piscatella. Corsair outfield trio, 543. Skinner, Verdon, Clemente. Going to Pete Paparizos. Nice, Pete. Roy Campanella. Going to Benjamin Petrosky. Symbol of courage here on the Campy. Cepeda, 553. Into these all-star high numbers. Cepeda going to John Pelletier. Mazeroski, he's 555. Going to Zachary Schechter. Nellie Fox. Previously mentioned your AL MVP. Going to Laura Conrad. Ernie Banks, he's 559. Going to Robert Morris. Hank Aaron. Going to James Secker. Gorgeous SGC 7 here. Pretty solid centering. Minor corner wear. Great card. Nice snag there for you, James. Al Kaline, 462. Going to Michael Bender. .463, Willie Mays, All-Star. Going to Derek Peaster. So nice hit, Derek. Nice Mays All-Star. Here's the back design of the All-Stars, by the way. Bazooka, the Chew of Champions ad on the bottom of them. All right, and then Mantle All-Star. Going to Matthew Pottle. SGC 5 here on Mantle. Centering and some mild corner wear. Being our main detractors. Then Warren Spahn. 571. Went to Daniel Kelly. So, very nice cards. Congrats to those of you who hit a card that will make its home in your collection. We'll get the full list posted as soon as broadcast is over. Work on getting these sorted and shipped out this week. And then I believe we got a 63 tops set break lined up for next weekend. So keep your eyes peeled for that one coming up. But thanks for tuning in. Oh, and I don't know that I highlighted our free spot at the beginning. But one Dusty Guy, one got that free spot. Number 6, Alex Gramas. So do make sure you get in on those free spot giveaways. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Burl Sports in all 3 locations. Look for a few more videos to roll out this week for last day of national pickups, maybe a little review talk, as well as a couple more grading videos. So that's all I got for now. Appreciate each and every one of you. Hope you have a great rest of the week. This is Burl.